Good afternoon, and welcome to the 6th match of the 2025 Okaloosa High School Academic Tournament. This year, teams from 7 Okaloosa high schools will go head-to-head utilizing a double elimination tournament format. These standout students will be displaying their knowledge of math, science, fine arts and literature, history, and pop culture, and more to determine our 2025 champion. I'm your host and moderator, Stella Versweivelt. Ms. Elisa Elsesser will serve as chief judge and will make final decisions on all things official. Ms. Elsesser is a supervising engineer for the Investment Systems Engineering section in the 96 Range Group at Eglin Air Force Base. Her team supports the development and integration of the new test support capabilities for the Eglin Test Range. She received her bachelor's degree in Industrial and Systems Engineering from the University of Florida and her master's degree in Engineering Management Systems Engineering from Auburn University. Ms. Carol Burnich, our interim district academic team coordinator, will serve as timer and scorekeeper. Today's 6th match is between Choctawhatchee High School, coached by Ms. Crandall, and Rocky Bayou Christian School, coached by Dr. Mosley and Mrs. Mosley. After this message from one of our schools, we'll be right back for the start of our match. Stay tuned. Welcome back, and now our team members will introduce themselves.
Matthew Dublechin, Jr.
Colt Stevens, Jr.
Ayush Patel, sophomore.
Samuel Hess, Jr.
Tyson Smith, sophomore.
AJ Burnich, Jr.
Alec Dentine, Jr.
Ashton Newcomer, sophomore.
All right, so we'll start with question number 1. The dome on which the stars appear to rest is what sphere?
Stratosphere.
That is not correct. Choctaw?
Atmosphere.
That is not correct. The answer was celestial sphere. Celestial sphere. Question number 2. What is another name for a double star?
Supernova.
That is not correct. Choctawhatchee?
Hexagram.
That is not correct. The answer was binary star. Binary star. Question number 3. What was the only palindromic year in the 20th century?
Time.
1991.
Okay, so this question will be for you guys to answer since he answered after the time, okay? All right. So your question is, when you toss a coin and roll a single die, what is the probability of getting tails and a number less than 4?
1 in 4.
That is correct. Bonus number 1. The mean of a set of 5 numbers is 9.6, but if what additional number is added to the set, does the average of the set become 9?
Answer, Captain.
3.
No, the answer is 6. Bonus question number 2. In 1914, Ford Motor Company raised its workers' wages to $5 for 8 hours of work from $2.40 for a 9-hour workday. This was an increase of about what percent?
That's about like 51%, 50%.
Answer, Captain.
50%.
No, the answer was anything from 224% to 230%. Okay, moving on to question number 4. Paper and pencils ready. Convert this measurement to scientific notation. 0.000801.
8.001 times 10 to the negative 4.
That is correct. Bonus number 1. At what event in 2022 did Will Smith's infamous slap of Chris Rock take place?
Okay. The Oscars.
That is correct. Bonus question number 2. U.S. Senator Bob Menendez was charged in October of 2023 with conspiring for years to act as an agent for which foreign government while he held a powerful role in shaping U.S. foreign policy?
China?
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
China or Russia?
I only know the state he's from. I can just say one of those two.
Okay.
Russia.
Russia.
No, the answer is Egypt.
Oh.
Egypt. Question number 5. The first of the fur giants was the British Hudson Bays Company, chartered in 1670. The first substantial American venture was the Pacific Fur Company, started in 1810 by what future tycoon?
Dutch East India Company.
That is not correct. Rocky, do you have an answer?
Swift.
No, the answer was John Jacob Astor. Okay, question number 6. State the reflexive property in terms of X.
X equals X.
That is correct.
Nice.
Bonus number 1. What kind of conjunctions join words, phrases, or clauses?
Is that coordinating?
Coordinating.
I think it's coordinating.
Coordinating. Okay. Coordinating.
That's correct. Bonus number 2. What is the only objective pronoun in this convoluted passage? I recall when we were in their bus that our fuel pump blew up just before the avalanche fell on us, burying our vehicle for 9 hours.
Is it
Us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Us. Okay. Us.
Yes, that is correct. Us. All right, question number 7. Most words beginning with 3-letter consonant clusters begin with the letter T, or what other letter?
C.
That is not correct.
R.
That is not correct. The answer is S. S. All right, question number 8. What kind of motion ends an official meeting?
Adjournment.
Yes, that is correct. Motion to adjourn. Bonus question number 1. You could pass through what tiny country when going directly from France to Spain?
Malta. Is Malta in
Malta's
that
an
area?
island.
No.
Yeah, but
No.
if you're passing.
Yeah.
France and Spain.
Yeah, France and Spain.
Answer, Captain, immediately.
Malta.
No, the answer is Andorra. Bonus number 2. On what sea would you sail to travel from Yugoslavia to Italy?
Mediterranean.
Mediterranean.
You have any?
Not Aegean.
I don't know.
Wait, Italy's in the Mediterranean.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
go with it.
Mediterranean.
That is not correct. It's the Adriatic Sea.
That's another one. Yeah. Sorry.
Question number 9. Massachusetts and Virginia were corporate colonies. What type of colonies were New York and New Hampshire?
Crown.
That is not correct. Rocky, do you have an answer?
Royal.
That is correct. Royal colonies. Bonus number 1. The application of what geological law developed by Nicholas Steno explains why in the Grand Canyon, Kaibab limestone is younger than the Coconino limestone beneath it.
Stratification. Stratification.
That might be it. I don't know.
No,
Stratification.
Yeah, just
I
go.
don't know.
Just go with it.
Stratification.
No, it's law of superposition.
Okay.
Bonus number 2. The more resistant rock on the top of mesas is generally known as what kind of rock?
Sedimentary, I don't know.
Sedimentary, igneous.
Yeah. What did you say?
Plateau.
No, that.
Sedimentary.
No, it is cap rock. Cap rock.
Oh, okay.
Question number 10. This is from what document signed in 1620? For our better ordering and preservation and furtherance of the ends aforesaid, and by virtue hereof to enact, constitute, and frame such just and equal laws, ordinances.
The Mayflower Compact.
That is correct. Bonus question number 1. To the words of what leader was John Adams alluding when he said this? The die was now cast. I had passed the Rubicon. Swim or sink, live or die, survive or perish with my country was my unalterable determination.
I think it's Caesar. Yeah.
Caesar.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. The Franciscans adhere to the spiritual teachings of what Italian friar?
No idea.
No answer.
Saint Francis. Saint Francis.
End of the half.
All right, that's the end of our first half. We'll be back in a moment with our halftime score. Welcome back. Our halftime score is Choctawhatchee High School 30, Rocky Bayou Christian School 70. Choctawhatchee High School has one substitute, and at this time he will introduce himself.
Jonathan Morgan, Jr.
Okay, we'll move on to question number 11. These are names of what headland formations? Juby in Morocco, Comorin in India, York in Australia, Cornwall in the United Kingdom.
Peninsulas.
That is not correct. I'll repeat the question for Rocky. These are names of what headland formations? Juby in Morocco, Comorin in India, York in Australia, Cornwall in the United Kingdom, Farewell in Greenland, Fear in North Carolina, Good Hope in South Africa.
Cape.
That is correct. Bonus number 1. Paper and pencils ready. What is the amplitude of a pendulum that swings a distance of 15 centimeters to either side of its equilibrium point?
You said 15.
15 centimeters.
Just 15?
Like,
Yeah.
I think about sine cosine.
Not 30. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
15?
Yeah.
15 centimeters.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. In relation to forces, concrete and rubber have a high one, while ice and Teflon have a low coefficient of what?
What is it? Elasticity. That's what I was thinking.
No,
Yeah,
concrete
okay.
is not elastic.
Malleability.
No, I mean concrete.
not-
Concrete
I don't
before
Answer, Captain.
hard.
Malleability.
No, the answer is friction. Friction. Question number 12. What sea lies west of Japan?
Sea of Korea.
That is not correct. Rocky, do you have an answer?
South China Sea.
That is not correct. The answer is Sea of Japan. Okay, question number 13. In 1995, Jews from all over the world journeyed to what country to attend a somber ceremony marking the 50th anniversary of the liberation of the Auschwitz-Birkenau death camp?
Germany.
That is not correct. Rocky, do you have an answer?
Austria.
No, the answer is Poland. Poland. Question number 14. The parallel lines P and Q are 10 meters apart, and A is a point on line Q. How many points are equidistant from P and Q and also 5 meters from A?
1.
That is correct. Bonus number 1. Paper and pencils ready. What integers satisfy these two inequalities? 3p is equal to or less than p plus 6, and 2p plus 4 is less than 3p plus 6.
I got the first one.
Okay.
So P is less than or equal to 3.
Okay.
The first one.
I defer to Matthew.
P is less than or equal to 3 or 2.
I needed the integers. So what integers?
3 and 2.
That is not correct. It's -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Bonus number 2. Solve this equation for u. 1 over u plus 1 over x equals 1 over f.
Fx plus u. F equals ux.
Answer, Captain?
U. Yeah, okay.
Okay. U equals fx over x minus f. All right, question number 15. This is from what book? The second worst poetry in the universe is that of the As-Goths of Krea. During a recitation by their poet master Grunthos, the flatulent of his poem, Ode to a Small Lump of Green Putty I Found in My Armpit One Midsummer Morning, 4 of his audience died of internal hemorrhaging.
Poe.
No, the answer is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. All right, so this question is for you guys, okay? Which 2 U.S. presidential candidates were the first to publicly debate on a live television?
Time.
Okay, the answer was John Kennedy and Richard Nixon. All right, so we'll move on to question number 16. What kind of tax can be imposed by a state as a prerequisite for voting in federal elections?
Poll tax.
That is not correct. Choctawhatchee?
Time.
Okay, the answer is none. There is no tax that can be imposed
Revoked it.
for that reason. Question number 17. Meteorologists say there are 3 major types of climates, including tropical, polar, and what other?
Subtropical?
That is not correct.
Temperate.
That is correct.
Nice.
Bonus number 1. Who wrote David Copperfield?
Charles Dickens. Yep. Charles Dickens.
That is correct. Bonus number 2. The dramatists Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides lived in what country?
Greece.
Yes.
Yes.
Greece.
Yes, that is correct. Question number 18. Animals such as crayfish or beetles have their skeletons on the outside of...
Exoskeleton.
That is correct. Bonus number 1. What topographical attribute of slopes is generally expressed by a ratio of height versus distance, or as a percentage of an angular measure from the horizontal?
Probably slant height.
Incline.
No, the answer is gradient. Gradient. Bonus number 2. What form of glacial erosion occurs as the ice and its load of rock fragments slide over the bedrock, acting like sandpaper to smooth the surface below?
No answer.
Okay, the answer was abrasion. Question number 19. Only 2 species of elephant seals are larger than what tusked marine mammal that can weigh more than 3,700?
Walrus.
That is correct. Bonus number 1. What American entrepreneur used the 700-foot-long Great Eastern to lay the first permanent transatlantic telegraph cable between Ireland and the U.S.?
Alexander Graham Bell.
She said telegraph.
I don't think so.
Telegraph? Like, yeah, Bell.
Okay.
Let's go.
No.
Bell.
No, the answer is Cyrus Field.
Okay.
Bonus number 2. These are bases for which branch of the American military? Elmendorf in Alaska, McConnell in Kansas, Whiteman in Missouri, Davis-Monthan in Arizona, and Andrews in Maryland.
Andrews Air Force Base.
Is it Navy?
I mean-
Is it Navy?
Navy?
It would be.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
for
it's
military.
Air
No,
Force.
because it's in Kansas.
Air Force.
I'm gonna go with Air Force Base.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 20, question number 20. What are the first words of the chorus which follows these lyrics? As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, a pretty girl I chanced to meet under the silvery moon.
Looked at me.
That is not correct. Choctawhatchee, do you have an answer?
Time.
Buffalo Gals was the answer. All right, question number 21. From the Oval Office on January 4th of 1980, what U.S. president addressed the nation about the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan?
Carter.
That is correct. Bonus number 1. If you fly due west from Manila, what is the first country you come to?
So from the Philippines.
We're in the Philippines.
Japan? Is that what you think?
I think that's westward. Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly,
I'm
I'm
gonna go with
Japan.
Japan.
That is not correct. The answer is Vietnam.
Huh.
Bonus number 2. Rangoon is the capital and the largest city of what Southeast Asian country?
I think they changed this.
I swore it was a food.
It's like Myanmar. No, Rangoon,
Burma?
Myanmar.
Okay, go ahead.
Myanmar.
Yes, that is correct. That's the end of the match. We'll be back in a moment with our final score. Okay, so our final score for this match is Choctawhatchee High School 35, Rocky Bayou Christian School 170. Congrats to our winner. Stay tuned for our next match. Thanks for joining us today.